A 13.29. He will run in lane 5.
And Vern, just a sophomore, he was the runner-up last year as a freshman. He's also entered in the men's 100 meters. No athlete at the NCAA level has won both the hurdles and the 100 in the same meet.
William Arese of USC will run in lane 1. Adrian Woodley of Syracuse in 2. Ron Bramlett of Middle Tennessee State in 3. Dawane Wallace of Tennessee has finished 4th to Trammell 4 times in head-to-head competition. Greg Richardson of Central Michigan, Aubrey Herring of Indiana State, and Chris Allen of Texas A&M.
You know, Vern, I think the biggest thing about Terrence Trammell is where he is training. He's training under Curtis Fry. He trains with Alan Johnson, who's the Olympic and world champion. When you have someone to train with like that every single day, it really, really raises your level. And not only that, I think he has a lot more experience. When you're training with the best in the world, how do any of these other guys look like they're that tough to beat, you know, when you've got someone else schooling you all the time?
And when you see him run, he runs so much like Alan Johnson. He's just a little bit taller, but he looks amazingly technically like Alan.
You know, yesterday, I mean, the other day when we saw him in the semifinal, we looked at him, we looked at each other and said, oh my gosh, he looks exactly like Alan Johnson.
Picks up speed, and it's Dawane Wallace running in second. Terrence Trammell of South Carolina wins it with Wallace second, and Greg Richardson is third.
Terrence Trammell hit 5 hurdles in that race, including the first 3 hurdles. You know what? He's got a great head on his shoulders because he was able, as you can look at him, he's going, oh my goodness. He was able to keep himself together and still win that race. And in fact, one of the key hurdles, which is about, what, Dwight, hurdle 6 or 7, he hit, really threw him off balance, but he was able to regather himself and win the race.
And Vern, you mentioned he did not get the best start in the field, but one thing that, as you mentioned, Carol, his focus was so good. He smashed the first couple 3 hurdles and was really in jeopardy of being thrown completely out of his rhythm. And even being able to finish the race. Look, he just hammers hurdle number 3. Then 4 is clean, but he hits 5 with his trail leg. But he's got such a good head on his shoulders, and he's watched Alan Johnson have races like this. He's almost fallen 3 times in this race, but he is so much better than everyone else in this field that no one can make up the gap. No one can take advantage. You can win them pretty, or you can win them ugly, but a win is a win.
Well, he wins it, but it was painful to watch. Terrence Trammell captures first place. Dawane Wallace of Tennessee is second.